It felt really appropriate to have one major launch where we could invite all sorts of members of our own community, faculty, students, and staff, as well as significantly members of the corporate community and the larger business community.
70% of the new entrants into the workplace are women and people of color. Yet, with all this progress and all this change, women are only 12 to 15% of the top jobs.
The discussion we had here today is tremendously important. It's important to first make sure that we've got awareness about the opportunity that's out there for women in the workforce. Second is to actually share best practices in terms of taking those best practices and putting them into action. The thing we try to focus on is how do you actually move from talk to action.
So from my perspective, this concept of diversity, inclusiveness, and specifically when you think about the demographics around women in the workforce, it's an absolute. It's a business imperative that if we're not focused on this, we will not have competitive advantage, we will not have sustainability, and I will tell you again, you are out of business.
Today was the opportunity for us to really put our stake in the ground about what this center is all about. And our role is really about moving the conversation to actually action. And really from action to results. Results meaning helping corporate America in their goals of retaining, supporting, and promoting women. And that is the role that we hope to play.
I was invited to be a part of the Center of Women in Business and help promote women's initiatives on campus. It's a great opportunity because it really promotes support for women, it builds confidence, and it helps us to network among individuals and really see what everyone's accomplishing, and it builds a collaborative community so we can all help one another.
We want to have research that provides solutions that companies and women can use.
It's research like that, in terms of peeling back the onions multiple ways to say what are the lessons learned that can then take the conversation from research to talk to action.
We can talk about great programs, and we should, but we're then trying to solve the problem without the best raw materials if we don't go broader.
If I think about ourselves, Microsoft, we do business into almost every single country around the globe. And if our workforce does not represent our customers, we are less likely to maximize the opportunity ahead of us.
Clearly, there is a significant amount of women in the workforce on our client side. We have to match up to that with our people.
Our call to action at the Center of Women in Business is to work with corporate America to learn what they are doing that's working to support, retain, and promote women, but also learn what's not working. We want to be the repository of best practices.
We're on the brink of having the corporate world change in measurable ways, both tangible and intangible, and that's a wonderful time for the center to be part of finding those solutions.
These conversations, these initiatives need to be done in partnership with men, and I think that's the big shift as well, is this agreement that it's only going to be done if we work together.
Believe in yourself. When there are opportunities presenting their way to you, take them, embrace them. Don't be afraid. Seek actively role models around you. Seek actively mentors, women or men.
Step out of your comfort zone. Do maybe something you've never done before, knowing that your sponsors are going to be there to help you succeed and help you into the next step. And so you don't have to have that fear of failure, which oftentimes we do.
What Bentley is doing with this center is going to pay huge dividends to both Bentley University and to the community that we work and live in.
I think we're all sensing that things are getting much brighter, that there are many more opportunities now actually than threats and challenges out there. And I think we're about to see a real tipping point in the business world writ large, particularly in the large scale corporate world where we know there have been all sorts of barriers for so many years.